Hi, today we'll understand how to convert a Notion form into PDF files. For this demonstration, we have got form 1099S opened up over here. And as you can see, I have just created three entries over here. And once the user fills in this particular form and they click on submit, the response will come under the responses view in the database. I've already added two entries out of the particular form, and now I'm looking to convert these entries into PDF files completely on automation. For this process, we'll be using a tool known as PDF Output. This helps us create PDFs on automation from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. So Notion database is what will contain the information that we want to convert to PDF, and a Google document is where we'll be editing the entire template to be converted to PDF files. You can create any reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that you are generating on a day-to-day basis on your business with this setup. Let's click on create PDF and quickly sign in, and then we will see the automation steps that we need to take to convert to PDF files. So once you log in, the very first thing which you need to do is you need to add a Notion database to the setup. After that, we need to add a document to the corresponding database. And finally, we need to copy and paste all the properties of the database one by one onto the document to be converted to PDFs. So let's start with adding a database. So click on add Notion database, and let us jump back to the Notion workspace and copy this database title which we have. So let me copy this title, and we'll be connecting this to the selection screen. Let's click on select pages and put the title inside the search pages field, and I should be able to see the form appear over here. Click on that and the form is now added up. So whenever you are adding any form or a database, always enter the same inside the search pages field. That will help you add the database properly. Do not add the database by selecting these top level pages from the list over here. If you do that, the experience will not be smooth and the database may not be added up correctly. Also, if your database is connected with other databases through relation properties, you can also add those databases inside these search pages so that the PDF file which will be created will have all the relation and roller values appear correctly in the document. So let us say the form 1099S is connected with database A and database B through relation properties. You need to also add database A and database B over here so that all the relation and roller values will appear correctly on the PDF document. Having considered all of this, let's click on allow access, and now we should get access to the database which we can start using for the automation steps. Your database or the form will definitely appear in the drop down over here. So you can click on the drop down and you can start to see the particular form. If it is still not yet appearing, simply reload the database once or twice. It should definitely appear in the drop down. It takes a while to load the database, so please have patience on this as it takes some time to load the database, but it will definitely appear. Okay, so let us check if it has still come out. So you can see the form 1099S is visible over here. If you click on this and if you scroll down, you should be able to see all the properties of the form appear over here one below the other. Okay. So every property of the database is visible over here, which we can use for the automation steps. Let's click on add Google document. If you already have any existing document which you want to use as a template file, go ahead and select the same in the documents window over here. I don't have any document available, so what I'll do is I'll instead go with a demo document, which it will instantly create, and all the placeholders will be added automatically into the document. So you can see it has created me this demo document file with all the placeholders automatically added up. And if you closely observe, it has all added all the placeholders that were a part of this database inside double curly brackets. So we have closing date, gross proceeds, property description. All these fields are already a part of this database which have been added up into the document inside double curly brackets. So when the PDF will be generated, all these placeholders will be replaced with the values from the database, and then they will be added onto the document. So closing date will be mapped with the closing date field, gross proceeds will be mapped with the gross proceeds field, and so on for all the other properties that have been added. Let's say I want to add closing date to another part of the document. So let's say I will type closing date over here, and I will simply use Control V or Command V on my keyboard. Okay, so you can use the keyboard shortcut Control V and Command V. It will paste the particular property onto the document anywhere wherever you want to have it. Let's say I want to add property description. Copy this, go ahead to the document wherever you want to put it, and simply type a corresponding text and put it. So you can tag the properties anywhere onto the document wherever you wish to do it. Okay, so I'm going to stop here, and I need to define the PDF file name. Okay, so I will just choose property description as my corresponding column for which the PDF will be named. So I will select property description from this list, and then I'll click on download PDF. It will start downloading the PDF onto the downloads folder, as well as it will save the PDF directly inside this PDF file column. So when you will connect the database, you will have this generate PDF and PDF file column. If any record is set as ready to generate, the PDF will be created for those specific records and they will be stored right inside the database. So make sure you are marking your records as ready to generate, whichever you want to convert as PDF file, okay, before you start generating the PDF. So let's open up both the records, and you can see all the fields have automatically been mapped with the values from the database, whatever we had defined earlier. Let's open up the second PDF as well, and this has also been mapped correctly with the database values. So we just got two documents created where all the fields were automatically mapped with the database and they have been generated. Now, if you want to automate this entire process and you do not want to manually set up everything from scratch every time to generate a PDF, click on Setup Notion Automation, and now this will run the automation every time you are adding a new record. So let's say you submit and a new response comes up over here. You simply turn it to ready to generate and the PDF will automatically get created right inside the database for you. This makes the process convenient and easy, and it works 24/7, 365 days to generate the PDF right inside the database for your use case. And in this process, you do not need to use PDF output ever again to set up anything from scratch and generate a PDF, as everything happens directly inside the database for your use case. So I hope this demonstration was clear and helpful to you, and you take advantage of this Notion automation available to start generating the PDF directly inside the Notion database itself. If you still have questions on this, use this chat bubble and send me a message with your queries on this. I'll be able to address the same as soon as I see it. Or else you can go to the contact section at the bottom of the home page, where I'll be able to receive an email from your end, whatever you have on your queries, and I'll be able to address the same. You can even take advantage of the free demo session which is available, where I'll be guiding you step by step on how to use this tool and make the best advantage of the automation that is available. So that is it for the demonstration. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. And before we wrap up, you can see it has started processing this document and it has completed and it has stored the PDF directly inside the database as and when we were demoing this tool. And you can